This is where then Princess Elizabeth was when her father, King George VI, died in 1952. She was on holiday with her husband, Prince Philip, in Kenya, then under British rule. The pair were staying at the Treetops Hotel when the King died. But Elizabeth was not told until the following afternoon, by which time she had returned to a fishing lodge called Sagana, 20 miles away. She had been given it as a wedding present. It was there, beside a trout stream in the foothills of Mount Kenya, that Prince Philip broke the news. Queen Elizabeth was then urgently flown home, having to wait for black clothes to be brought to the plane before she could disembark. As a result, all royals must now travel with a suitable mourning outfit. This was just the start of her relationship with Africa. She watched over as countries gained their independence from Britain and joined the Commonwealth, now made up of 54 member states. It wasn't always an easy relationship, with a long history of British colonial rule that left behind a legacy of segregation, economic ruin and disenfranchised citizens. Kenya gained independence from Britain in 1963, but like several other countries, its ties to the monarchy remain.
The beautiful weather matched the greatness of the occasion.
The Queen visited Nigeria before and after independence. In 1956, she took a trip to Kaduna where she joined thousands of spectators for horse and camel racing. She met the Emir of Katsina, as well as his 9-year-old grandson. In later years, she would travel to Abuja, the capital of the now independent Nigeria, being welcomed by then-President Olusegun Obasanjo.
Your Majesty's visit to Nigeria is indeed very significant, and it is a momentous occasion for every Nigerian.
My country particularly applauds the leading part the Nigerian government and people are playing in the new Partnership for Africa's Development.
In 2003, the Queen would lead heads of government to the West African nation for a Commonwealth summit. Conspicuously absent was Zimbabwe's Robert Mugabe, his nation suspended by the organisation and Mugabe himself banned from the summit. Something that did not go unnoticed during the Queen's trip to Uganda in 2007.
Who took Zimbabwe out of the Commonwealth? It is Mugabe, unilaterally, without consulting the people of Zimbabwe. So therefore, I think that it is natural when the situation has changed to the better, that Zimbabwe should be back in the Commonwealth.
It wasn't the first bit of controversy the Queen had to deal with in the Commonwealth. Queen Elizabeth had visited Ghana in 1957 against the wishes of the public and Parliament. It was felt President Kwame Nkrumah was well on his way to becoming a dictator. 5 days before her trip, the capital, Accra, was bombed. It was feared the Queen could become collateral damage while with the President, but she insisted on going and the trip was a success from start to end. The Queen was surrounded by excited crowds from the moment she arrived with Prince Philip. It showed that the monarch was still hugely popular despite the country gaining independence. With her visit, all talk of Ghana leaving the Commonwealth ended, and it allowed funding to flow into the country for the Volta Dam. The British Prime Minister phoning up the American President John F. Kennedy to say, "I have risked my Queen, you must risk your money." Throughout the years and across the Commonwealth, Queen Elizabeth II routinely showed the world that even as a monarch with limited powers, she still had an important role to play. Faith Orr, Arise News.